Good day. It's Good News Friday. And first I want to talk about the European Parliament election, which is on May 23rd. It's way more interesting than I thought. And I will vote this time. I never voted earlier, but I will this time. Yeah. First of all, the interest in this election has exploded. You know, the voter turnout is expected to be very, very high. And we know why, of course. It's because of what's happening in Europe and the rise of nationalism and populism. So that's very good. And then it's the polls. And I need to explain something about this parliament for those of you who don't live here in Europe, maybe. The parliament has 751 seats, and then it's divided into different parties. So when somebody is coming from Sweden or Denmark or whatever, a representative for these countries, they join these parties in the parliament, you see. And the two biggest ones who has been dominating this parliament since the parliament started in 1979, they are the EPP, which is the European People's Party, and this is Jean-Claude Juncker's party, by the way, and the SD, which is the Progressive Alliance of Socialists and Democrats. So they have been in an absolute majority, and these two have, they are very pro-EU. They have been fighting against the nation state. It's the globalists, basically. So, and now the polls show that something is going on here. Yeah. So these two parties, the EPP and the SD together, they had 412 seats together. And now they are expected to reach maybe less than 320, which would mean that they would lose this majority. And in the meantime, the populists and the nationalists, the EU skeptic parties, they go forward strongly in the polls. Right now they are estimated to get 132 seats, which would make it the second biggest party in this parliament. I hope this makes sense. Right. And what's also new here this time is that the nationalist EU skeptic guys, they started to talk. This has been going on for a long time. They became friends and they started to organize, make plans. This is totally new. For instance, Marine Le Pen and Matteo Salvini, I think they are good friends. Really, I do. So this is looking very interesting. Yeah. I also want to tell you about Sweden. And this connects to this whole thing. I told you about this new Swedish government, which is the old one, the Socialists and the Greens. They got into power again because there were two parties who switched sides. Yeah. So there was a majority against this government, but because of these two parties who switched sides, it still happened. And I have some good news about these two parties. The parties are the Centre Party and the Liberal Party. And they are not doing well. No. First, this is a poll, okay? Approval rating for the Centre Party leader, Annie Lööf. In August, it was 33%. In November, it was 26%. And now, in January, it's 21%. That's a steep drop, isn't it? And then the other one, Jan Björklund, he's the Liberal Party leader. In August he had 24%, and now in January he got 15%. Right. And then there is another part of this, and that is the Christian Democrat Party, led by Ebba Busch Thor. I like her, I do. She's been standing her ground against the Socialists and the Greens. And she has been, I think, the most honest and decent of all these guys. Yeah. And she actually approves of the Nationalist Party as much as she can or dares. You see what I mean? So, and her approval rating is soaring. In August it was 20%, and now in January it's 31%. And also, you look at the poll for the parties. The Liberal Party, one of those who switched sides, they have dropped a lot, and they are now at 3.2%, which is a disaster for them, of course. If this would be in the election, they would be kicked out of the parliament. And also the Green Party. A recent poll shows that they get 3.8%, which means that they will also be kicked out. All right, that's good news. I also have some personal good news, actually. One thing that I noticed lately, that there's more and more people, more and more viewers who call me an idiot and a moron and so on. Yeah, I think this is good news. Yeah, yes I do. And another one, it's February 1st today. This is February we're into. And this is a great month for me, personally, because it's the last month that I actually work. I will stop working on March 1st. Yeah, I will turn over my company to this new owner, and I will be doing something else. So it's great. All right, I wish you a fantastic weekend. Bye.